Where the land meets the endless blue, a hidden island hums with life, legends, and landscapes untouched by time. This is Sri Lanka, mystical, vibrant, and utterly alive. The Indian Ocean doesn't just shape its borders, it shapes its soul. Step into a journey where nature, history, and culture collide in ways you've never seen before. The oceans whisper and roar. Begin your journey where land meets sea, the iconic shores of Sri Lanka. The beaches here are not merely stretches of sand, they are living, breathing narratives. On the west coast, Negombo offers a glimpse into a lively fishing culture, with catamarans silhouetted against the morning sun and markets buzzing with the day's fresh catch. Further down, Bentoda and Hikkaduwa stretch out like golden arms, drawing sunseekers and surfers alike into their embrace. But it's the south that holds the island's soul. Marissa, where the whales breach in the dawn light, and Tangalo, where serenity reigns and trees sway in meditative grace. The sea here isn't just blue, it's a mosaic of turquoise, sapphire, and jade. And when the waves crash at Dandra Head, the island's southernmost point, you feel it in your bones. It's not just water, it's the heartbeat of an island that has endured, evolved, and enchanted. The ancient cities and cultural triangle. Step into a time machine and travel to Sri Lanka's Cultural Triangle, home to millennia-old ruins and UNESCO World Heritage Sites. In Anuradhapura, the ancient capital, massive stupas and sacred Bodhi trees stand as silent testaments to a long-gone but powerful civilization. Pilgrims flock here to pay homage, lighting oil lamps and whispering prayers at Sri Mahabodhi, a tree believed to have grown from a cutting of the very tree under which the Buddha attained enlightenment. Further east lies Polonnaruwa, with its intricately carved stone statues and massive irrigation systems that once sustained an entire kingdom. And then there's Sigiriya, perhaps the crown jewel. This giant rock fortress rises nearly 200 meters from the jungle floor, crowned with the ruins of an ancient palace and offering panoramic views of the countryside. Climbing it is a sweaty, awe-inspiring adventure, made even more rewarding by the legendary Sigiriya frescoes and the mirror wall with ancient graffiti dating back over 1,000 years. Wild and untamed, but it's not all serenity. Life at the edge of the Indian Ocean is also wildly untamed, and nowhere is this more evident than in Sri Lanka's national parks. Yala, Udawalawe, and Wilpatu offer a front-row seat to nature's theater. Watch elephants roam in slow, deliberate grace, tusks gleaming and eyes curious. Spot leopards slinking through undergrowth, their golden coats shimmering under the dappled light. Observe crocodiles sunning themselves like prehistoric kings, and peacocks spreading their feathers in moments of vain glory. And then there's the chorus. Monkeys chatter, hornbills call, and deer tread lightly through tall grass. In the wetlands of Bundala, flamingos gather, painting the horizon pink as they dance across lagoons. This is a land where the wild still thrives, where silence is broken only by the call of the jungle, and where you, the observer, are a guest in nature's ancient kingdom. Misty highlands and tea country. The central highlands of Sri Lanka are a stark contrast to its sun-kissed coasts. Here, temperatures drop, mist floats over emerald valleys, and life slows to a gentle pace. The hill country, especially around Nuwara Elaya, Ella, and Haputale, is a refreshing escape. Nuwara Elaya, often called Little England, is a charming colonial town surrounded by lush tea estates. Visitors can tour historic tea factories and learn about the journey from tea leaf to teacup. Sri Lankan tea, Ceylon tea, is famous worldwide, and sipping it fresh on a veranda overlooking rolling hills is a treat in itself. For adventurers, the train ride from Kandy to Ella is one of the most scenic in the world. As the train chugs past verdant tea plantations, misty forests, and waterfalls, passengers hang out the doors, taking in the beauty that seems plucked from a fairy tale, a tapestry of cultures and festivals. Sri Lanka's charm isn't just in its landscapes, it's also in its people, traditions, and vibrant festivals. The island is a multicultural mosaic of Buddhists, Hindus, Muslims, and Christians, each contributing to the nation's cultural richness. Visit during Vesak, the Buddhist festival of lights, and you'll witness cities aglow with lanterns and streets full of music, food stalls, and free offerings of kindness. During Diwali, Hindu temples burst into color, while Ramadan and Christmas bring their own unique flavors and celebrations. Temples like Kandy's Temple of the Sacred Tooth Relic and Dambulla Cave Temple offer not only spiritual experiences, but also stunning architecture and artistry. The island's colonial legacy is visible in old Dutch forts, British-era buildings, and churches scattered across cities like Galle and Colombo. Flavors that dance on the tongue. No exploration of Sri Lanka is complete without indulging in its food. Sri Lankan cuisine is a fiery, flavorful blend of spices, coconut, and fresh ingredients. Rice and curry is the staple, but the variations are endless. Spicy jackfruit curry, lentil dal, coconut sambal, and tangy mango chutney to name a few. Seafood lovers are in heaven here, with dishes like crab curry, grilled prawns, and sour fish curry making regular appearances. Street food like kotu roti is a must-try, often accompanied by the rhythmic clang of metal blades on the griddle. Wash it all down with a glass of king coconut or a frothy cup of milk tea, and finish with a sweet treat like wadalapan, a coconut custard dessert infused with cardamom and jaggery. Living at the edge of the ocean. For locals, life at the edge of the Indian Ocean is about balance, between tradition and modernity, between nature and development. Fishing villages still dot the coastline, their colorful boats lined up along sandy shores, while nearby boutique resorts cater to global travelers seeking serenity. In cities like Colombo, old blends with new colonial-era buildings stand next to luxury skyscrapers, and bustling local markets coexist with trendy cafes and art galleries. Yet even in urban centers, the sea is never far away. It's a source of livelihood, inspiration, and connection, a constant backdrop to life. Life, laughter, and resilience. More than its beaches or ruins, more than the leopards or the tea, Sri Lanka's greatest wonder is its people. Hospitable to the point of insistence, they open doors, offer tea, and share stories with warmth that rivals the sun overhead. This is a country that has known hardship, colonialism, civil war, natural disasters. But through it all, Sri Lanka smiles, not in denial, but in defiance, in hope, in strength. The tuk-tuk drivers who narrate the history of their village with pride, the aunties tight and hearts even tighter, the fishermen who return each morning with the tides never doubting the ocean's bounty. Sri Lanka isn't just a destination, it's a feeling etched in sunsets, temple chants, and waves that never sleep. If this journey stirred your soul and sparked your wanderlust, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an adventure. Share this with someone who needs a little island magic in their life.